welcome to your favorite audio version. Body armor. Very good. So much for Labor Day weekend. I've been doing chores. The assistant supervisor whip came out Friday night. I had to do the lawn, snapper, mow them down. And it was laying down some sod, working on the yard. But how in the hell are you on the first day of September 2024? You're 4 months away, you guys, from the Christmas. The begging season starts in about 60 days, and you can start asking for all kinds of fun stuff and begging and pleading and having the time of your life. I'm having the time of my life, and hope all well out there. Great day to be alive. Spending some good in the community, going to Menards, and we went to we had to tear down those trees. Spent about $3,000 on trees and getting all that behavior done. How it all started. Steel-toed Tard Show, sending nude pictures around. My goodness, I don't get it, man. But anyways, I hope all is well out there. I don't know how long I'm going to go for. I know you're commander-in-chief, pimping dead men and women of the armed forces. For what? A little bit of fanfare, huh? Let's go over and get some music for your enjoyment on this beautiful day. A long list of stars who can't stand Kiss. Yeah, I know, but I don't think he really gives two F's about that Paul Stanley. I don't think he really cares, so I don't worry about it, but we're spreading fear and cheer throughout the world, and we appreciate everybody that comes to the show. I really do. There's so much behaviors that you can consume in the outskirts on a regular basis. So I always say, you take what you get. Again, in the old days, it used to be so much and so much and so much. But times change, and things do change. And it's the way she goes. Thank God I work for a living. If I try to make money at this job of podcasting, it'd be $90 a month under a bridge. But welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you will have a good Labor Day tomorrow, or had already listened to this audio version, but it's always live, and that you had a good Labor Day. And don't worry, tomorrow I'm going to roll some walnuts out on the deck overlooking the great, one of the 10,000 lakes with a couple of Shady Oak Lake, and a lot of Hebrew slaving, throwing dirt around. The yard's almost getting where I want it after many 3 or 4 years, about $3,000 later, give or take, again throwing dirt around and not getting any rain. And this was yard used to be the lake and a scrap yard way back when, so a lot of hard work and effort. But it is what it is. It's nice to be a homeowner. People can't get houses. Don't have a real job, making poor choices. But anywho's, we'll talk about Donald J. Trump, the people I always shout out to. I've never served, and his behaviors of disrespecting the military and the armed forces, and to prostitute them for a video. The man who said they're suckers when they're disrespecting them. Deferment. But these men and women of the armed forces, they do have balls the size of basketballs, And they do have ovaries the size of oak trees. And the men and women blue. And God bless the working class. But they stormed those beaches we talked about. You had one and you had two. They snapped the necks of crowds. Freed the Jews. Japanese got on their knees in the mighty Mo. Said they were sorry. Forgotten war. Vietnam, Afghanistan. Desert Storm. We appreciate the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchant, and NASCAR, Coast Guard. They're in and out of uniform. I humbly thank you for your service to this fine, fine country. I've never had to, I have your six, when I put it that way, but I always say, yes, I've served. I honorably serve them all. I serve them with my mouth and my money and my time. I've served all the branches. I serve them all. That's what I say always all the time. I care. We have people that like to steal valor. I've seen it. Haggy Rants did. I've seen it do it. But anyways, we appreciate your service to this fine, fine country, you guys. All you do, and you're being pimped and prostituted. It's a voluntary army. May all the MAs come home. They all hate us. They all want to come here. They need a problem. They call us. The red phone rings. Whoever's there, that we send men and women. We always talk about good choices in life, right? Your choice. When you shower in the shower of Penn State, P stood for Penn State. Here we call it Field University until they're all in jail. Joe Pa got away with it. Got a free man. Like a lot of the mafia. I'll tell you what, a lot of the mafia. They got away with it. Died peacefully. Gotti died in his prison. We always said eye for an eye. Pedophiles, rapists, everybody else. You're simply gallowed. Not that tough. Donald J. Trump's flying around Jeffrey Epstein's airplane. God knows what happened to that airplane. Flying around his airplane. Could that be a crime scene? God only knows. But anyways, good choices, douche. Dave 25 continues to make poor choices. We know that much. Always and forever. When it comes to sex, we always say, kids and out of it, that's all we're asking. You don't like two men sticking their crank in another man's ass, I guess. That's not, no. I mean, $20 for me, but you can't watch two women. That's not a very Christian thing to be doing. It's called double standards. You can't watch two women have sex. Sorry. Oh, Lord, hear our prayer. He'll decide who gets in and who doesn't. Not you. If you're going to have sex, consensual, of course. Make sure you get one of these on. Put the condom on your penis. Protect yourself from AIDS or herpes or gonorrhea, needle in the penis, or an unwanted pregnancy. Because the father leaves and you have to carry the groceries. To carry the groceries. That's right. You run off. And then what do you have? The father's gone, or she won't let you see the child you pay on her. So put a condom on, prevent all that behaviors. Someone crying to me, there's nothing left, crying their tears. That savage, the apple ass, a board member of SPAC, on the piano for me tonight. And don't drink and drive. We had a NHLer murdered in cold blood. Him and his bro the night before his sister's wedding on Thursday night. Ran him over. He should go to jail or be executed. Murdered 2 people. I've had 3 people murdered by drunk drivers. Shout out to his family. His sister. Lost 2 bros. Call someone, murder someone, pick up the phone. Too much to drink. Now there'll be 2 coffins, 2 burials. This guy will be free in about 5-6 years, and he'll still be dead. Call someone when you're going to murder someone. That's all I ever ask. Why it's so tough. Drifting in 392 AZ. But anyways, you guys, how in the hell are you? Well, I'm a little tired. Like I'm in Maya. You know, the prostitutes are playing college ball. I saw the Miami hoodlums play the gangsters. Beat the crap out of them down in Gainesville. The Ohio beat Akron, so there's some role played. So, and the Felons kick it off Thursday night. The Jackal rolls into Kansas City Chiclet Country. Home slice as they head to the smelly city. Super Bowl 59. But yeah, we just Hebrew slaved it Friday night. Snapped and mow him down. Got some sod. Laid down the dirt on Saturday. Went to Menards, and then she went out to Gerton's and got a bunch of rolls. It was too many, but we put in the backyard anyways. There's some room in the back for. Got that all done. Trees got taken down. Another one's got to come down. It's dead too as well. So a lot of chores this summer. It's already summer is in the books. 2024. We head for the next 4 months of the holiday season. But laying down that sod like Hebrew slaves. It's really good. Body armor. Got the orange Costco. But, you know, been kind of quiet downtown Minneapolis. It's amazing when you run through red lights downtown Minneapolis. Run through them. A lot of cops going to run around 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. State Fair ends its run tomorrow. I went there on last Friday. Had the time of our lives. Ate a lot of food. It ends. Had the time of our lives. Spent some gear. You know, I listened to oh God, what the hell is it? The name again? God, I'm getting a brain fart here. The Troll Patrol, right? They did a 90-minute audio. I listened to it. I have a time to listen to things the weekend when I'm driving around. Listen to a lot of different podcasts as I'm driving around, and I just have more time. And I like it, but those guys they know all the old YouTubers, especially Carpegger, the Daily Woo, Chris the Girl, Jay. Tampa Jay, who idolizes the Daily Woo, but my God, these nice guys, but my God, that's just a lot of work. I talk about people like Fat Boy and Douche and other people on here, but these people, they edit and they do all this stuff. They follow all these careers, and my God, I'm like, whoa, they're going through all these names, and some I kind of recognize. I'm like I don't know, their obsession with some of these people. I've talked about people, I get it, but it's like they watch all their stuff and then they edit it up. I could talk about Carpegger. I'm not gonna watch. I saw one. Didn't watch it, but he did Maryland. He did where we were down the Ocean City. I did about 12 videos when I was down there. Walked to the whole boardwalk. It's 11-minute interval when they come out. 11 minutes every day. Okay. He did an hour and 10-minute video of the boardwalk and the whole 9 yards. I'm like, really? He put on an hour and 15-minute vlog. I guess he got some he goes to these roller coasters, I guess, and he's videotaping the roller coaster, okay, screaming. So the computer picked up that it was somebody else's stuff. So they gave him a notice of a copyright strike. He's like, no, it's mine. So the computer compared it. Let's say I was on that same roller coaster, and he's showing the same thing. So he's cruising along on the roller coaster. So the computer thought they'd say, hey, you match up with the cowpoke video, and they gave him a notice. But then the creator's like, no, it's not my stuff, whatever. That's just bizarre that the computer would think his video again, that's what someone's got to look at that before they just send it out. Look at it and go, no, before they waste his time, everybody else's time, abusing the copyright system, which was notorious on here. But I heard him say that. He talked about that. I saw that on Facebook. And he's all freaked out because he's kicking and screaming carpet before he leaves YouTube. And I put up Wonder Hussey's having a thing in November, her party she's going to have for all these YouTubers. I put that on his page over there because all YouTubers in the area go out there on her area out there in November. All the YouTubers go out there and they meet her and everybody else. So it's November 1st. So if anybody's out there in that area, go to Wonder Hussey over on Facebook and you can see it. I saw that. I think this weekend is Burning Man. I saw a guy that was before called Hugs Nation. I think I saw when he did a long time ago, and I went and looked at his. And it's I think it didn't set off this year. I think because of what happened last year. Again, I'm single tomorrow. I don't need debauchery in my life. Group sex and pot smoking. I guess that's fine, but. It reminds me a lot of Somerset, Wisconsin. The stabbing guy that stabbed the kid, killed him because, again, right away they call the guy a pedophile because he's swimming around looking for something, and right away that's the first thing they go to, whatever. And then pretty soon one thing less than enough. And that's how, when I used to go to Somerset, Wisconsin, Apple River, we used to have fun. I used to go there when I was a kid. I used to go there when I was like, in my 20s. We'd go up there and see George Thorogood and. We drinking days, whatever, and there was never any debauchery like it is now up there. I wouldn't. We used to go for field trips. I wouldn't bring any kids up to Apple River. And I just don't need to be at some big campsite in the middle of the desert with a bunch of pot smoking, heroin eating, sex starved people acting like idiots. So I think it goes on for 2 weeks. I don't know whatever the hell it is, but whatever it costs, it's expensive to get in there. It's not cheap. I guess you can go to a campsite and have a sex party with numerous people, I guess, right? That's going on. So last year they had their Hurricane Hillary and then we got all muddy. It was all fear-mongering going on. So we're happy for people to go there. And I'm really sick and tired is people, it is called marijuana, okay? They keep using cannabis. No, it is marijuana. It's pot. It's a drug. It's a gateway drug, like it or not. I get it if you want to go to sleep, but some you just need to get high to function. That's the way they get through life, and that's I'm sorry. Then you're just a drug addict. I get smoking geef, but after a while, it's all you can do is smoke marijuana all day long and just sit around and veg out. There's better things to that, I get periodically drug tests. The new job I have now, they drug test me already. I've only been there. I said, okay, fine. I went down pissed in a cup today. So fine. I'll be downtown Minneapolis. I don't care. They get the periodic. I said, I'm not worried about it. I was talking to some guy I was at the nuclear facility out in Monticello. We had a code red out there. I asked him, he goes, he goes, well, we can't have any secondhand marijuana. If I get it in a second, I'll get fired. Well, they can't smoke geef at the state fair. It's not like you think. I said, look, the guy, you're paranoid, man. I didn't smell any marijuana at the state fair. Don't go to Vegas then because it's on the streets, man. You smell it everywhere. Going through to Nashville, it's everywhere. I'm like, whatever. I'm afraid to go to the Minnesota State Fair because you think there'd be geef in the air. It's like, give me a break. like, wow. So going up in Monticello when it's kind of funny. Yeah, we had some storms last week. State Fair got raked over the coals. Yep, the summer is in the books. The beach used to always close Labor Day weekend. They close early. The beach was always busy when I was younger. It varies. Kids just don't go to the beach. People just don't go to the beach. But it opens late and closed last week and whatever. It's a nice beach. We went down to the Sky Place down the street down here. I did a couple videos on another channel. It's no trespassing, but we go and they walk around. I showed where it was at, and the guy that built it died. And I was talking to the lady, had me walk around with her dog, and she goes, I said, tell the wife it's a great legacy. It's a great place. I forget what it's called, Sky something, but it's a really cool place. We bought the property and developed this really nice a little reserve. Walked around there. So tomorrow morning, roll some walnuts for breakfast. And do something like that tomorrow morning. Relax, sleep in when I want to get up. Make breakfast on the grill. It's already Labor Day, man. It's just amazing how time flies. Got 4 months away. December's coming around. I see people on Halloween. Chris, the girl, they talk about her. I watch one of her videos that comes once in a while. She's always talking Halloween. Same thing with Jay, Tampa Jay. Carpegger does all he does is Halloween, and no one can. I did a Halloween one for fun. I was over at Menards, but it's like mine was a quick little 9-minute video, whatever it was, just to kind of show you what's going on there. But it's like Jesus. It's just like it's amazing how people they already had the younger kids' Halloween outfits out over there at Costco already, and I get that, but it's like, Jesus, I saw that the other day. I'm like, oh my God. It's ready to go already. They'll guarantee it. October 1st, you'll start having Christmas stuff will start coming out. They'll start pimping Black Friday. But it's just amazing. I didn't get a lot of good bike rides. I got that long one for the channel. We went on a couple. And we still got a good 60 days of good weather here in Minnesota. September, October. It was a nice cool morning. I was downtown Minneapolis. And I know what I saw downtown on Saturday. I'm coming up 7th. Going to Target Center. Drop a client off. And I'm like, what the hell's this? There's like a white horse, beautiful white horse in a horse trailer, like at about 10 o'clock, 10:15. I'm like, what the hell is this? I come back up, I'm coming down Marquette, and I see backed up left and right. I'm like, what the hell is this? And there is one lane on 7th, which is a pretty busy street because it comes in from 94. And it was an Indian wedding. So there's a picked up truck with music on it. And all these Indian people are dancing, and the guy's on the horse. This went on for I sat there I'm waiting in line to get down across Hennepin Avenue. I'm like, really? I get this religion, but maybe do it someplace else. Right in the middle of it. It only went on for 20 minutes. I'm like, come on. I think they're all staying at the Marriott. I'm like, oh my goodness. It was a traditional Indian wedding. So they're all in their garb dancing along. He's on the horsey and whatever the hell that was all about. So they're all dancing. It was Blue Jays were in town. So there's a lot of things going on downtown Minneapolis. Twinkies got pumped Saturday night, 15-0. So a lot of Canucks coming to town, spend money at the Mall of Asteria. So anyways, the unselected 45th president, Donald J. Trump, who wants to be the reselected 47th up against Fork-tongue Kamala Harris, right? So we all know, and I remember when the Afghani was pulling out, he could have done it himself. Obama should have got out. They should have been a long time ago. A long time ago. And I mentioned when this was going on, and And I said, "There's gonna be a problem. They better be safe." That's the first thing I said, because you're always using the pullout. That happened in Vietnam. 2 guys were guarding, and they launched. They killed 2 people. 2 guys. The last 2 guys were killed in the Vietnam War, mortar fire. I mean, it's too many. But the point was, you have to have perimeter. I'm not military. I understand perimeters. You have to have that safety. They didn't have that. The suicide bomber. I was not surprised. Disappointed. And he came in and took a lot of people out. And he's been prosecuting using that, which I've listened to a few of his speeches. He was with the Women for Liberty. I can repeat myself, but the guy has continued to pimp and prostitute these 13 men and women who lost their life. Many more that remain, and I get that. I've never served, and neither has he. He's made fun of people being taken out. He made fun of people being captured. And they heard him say it. They're suckers, okay? So he goes to the cemetery, and the hollows, it was section 60, whatever it was, and they barged their way in, and you're not supposed to go in there and take pictures for political thing. He said it was a setup. He said, I saw it today. How's that a setup? I guess there was a push and shove, and they claimed they had video. Where's the video? Where's the video? But he's just alienating people. Any military man that would like that behavior. I've been the one over here at Fort Snelling. It's not as historic as that one, and I get it. I've done some videos in there. It's pretty, the one up in Randall that are buried there, fought for their country. You can, he used the excuse of, I can't do his. You were asked to go. That's fine. You can go, but thumbs up. You have a solemn look. It's like I've seen pictures of these kids that were at the Holocaust Museum, and they're just smiling with thumbs up. I don't think you take a picture. If I was going to take a picture, it'd be a very solemn picture, not smiling where people were slaughtered like pigs. But he's got his thumbs up. I'm sorry. Yeah, the family asked you to go. You're not supposed to. They put in a TikTok video. But I don't think about bull. It's your video. It's your channel. It represents you. I mean, the guy he's crawling over dead bodies. What he's doing. It's really, really sad and disgusting. I don't hate the guy, but you can't tell me, man, that you're going to prove this idiot. I don't get it, man. Let's go into hallowed grounds and get pictures, and I get it. Because he's using it. He goes, I was really far away, and I was hard to get there. I got there. Because I listened to his Michigan speech, and J.D. Vance got booed, which is pretty funny. He got booed by a bunch of firemen, and he's anti-union. He's anti-union. He's going to come back for day one. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. And the speeches are the same thing. And that Liberty chick asked him something, and right away he goes into his talking point. If any of you people out here just really think this guy is the cat's meow, you're more crazier than I am. But to go in there and pimp and crawl over dead bodies and put it on a TikTok video with his voice in the background, no one got killed. I'm happy for you. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I'm going to vote Libertarian in the first place. I don't like Biden or Fork Tongue. I don't care about anybody, you guys, including me. Unless I'm in the Powerball. But he's getting triggered by Kamala. Everyone's fake news in the back. Well, if they're fake news, then maybe it's just a fake speech. I wouldn't put them on ABC. I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even be able to film it. Don't go. I mean, if I'm the media, why would you bother? I mean, why would you bother? I would if I was what the hell it is, if it was Star Tribune, I'd put it like at the third page. Hey, you did this. I wouldn't even put it on the front page. You're fake news, so why bother, right? Just like when they told him about COVID. What did he say? Fake news. Didn't believe it. Then at the end, warp speed, right? Blamed it on the Democrats. Remember that? Fake news. But these dumbass white boys, the video I have this channel, me walking up on the bridge. These idiots. He's adjudicated rapist. He's a felon. And the records, I don't know why you need those records in his bathroom and everything else. Showing records of people. He just doesn't get to be president. He doesn't understand it. But it's like, I was like, my God, man, let's go crawl over some bodies, man. Let's do that. I don't get it. But dumbass white folks thinks he's the greatest thing in the world. The Hunch, Donald J. Hasn't worked a day in his life. Bankruptcy. Doesn't pay his bills. Vital whales. So I don't know. It's like, God, I can't wait till the election's over, whoever gets in, whoever the 47th is. I love to ask him, because, I know J.D. Vance was getting interviewed about something, and you could see him taking the question in, and then he acted like he couldn't hear him. That's pretty funny. I can't hear you. He's getting called out, Calling out is, remember he was a never Trumper, J.D. never a Trumper. Nope. But he's living on his knees. What he's doing, J.D. Vance. Then I'll talk about that, Trump wants about to conceive a child, whatever you want to call that thing, He wants to make that whatever it may be, and J.D. Vance voted against it, and he won't answer it. Let's see what you guys. I'm gonna see what you guys all came in from. You'll see real quick. Fear mongering radio. Sources. It's in Chrome is 160 in the last 30 days. Apple Podcast 11 times. Spotify, they're paying me. Spreaker, Vivox, Apple Core Media, Podtail, and Giovanni, and Podcast. Geolocations. United States. California. Big one. Fremont and Los Angeles and Oakland. Minnesota. Blaine. Rhode Island 9 times. Massachusetts, home of Stalker, Somerville, and East Dennis. Michigan, Lavani, Texas, San Antonio, 6 times. Okay, thank you, 6 times. Tucson and Colorado Springs, Illinois, nothing, and Indiana, Auburn. Oh, who's in San Antonio? Could that be he shall not be named? Doubt it. But I thank all you people that come in. I do. George Sugar, the Devil Destroyers. This is a good song to have too. Yeah. Ex-Trump official warns to Donald Trump ahead. What's this? What's this? Lindsey Graham on a campaign promise. South Carolina Republican cold water informed President Donald Trump's new campaign promise. Yeah, the HIVF treatments. IVF to cover the cost. Yeah, it's easy to say, like, no tax on tips. I get it. It's fun to write a check you can't cash. Film director recalls a wild day being at J6. Yeah, J6. Hatch. The head of ABC's Kamala Harris and her husband, best friends, Donald Trump. He's freaking out. He's freaking. Life and Liberty with Levine. He sucks. He licks the undercarriage. Trump campaign public service worker isn't a real job. What's this? Trump campaign calls out Harris for eyeing escape hatch ahead of debate. They're afraid. What the hell is this all about? Escape hatch ahead of the next notably pushed to tweak the rules surrounding the microphones during the debate slated for September 10th. Backtracking and formally solidified agreements. They have muted mics during the opposing candidates' speaking time. Now our campaign stands accused of looking for a way out. They're afraid. I hope not. I want to pop some popcorn. I want some popcorn. Oh, I don't know about the hunch. I don't know, man. I was watching Buttafuoco. I'm gonna tell you, I watched the hell's what's this? Pretty bizarre. JD Hiven slams Kamala Harris first interview. Serena Williams, I watched her. It was very good. I watched her 8-episode career on her. It was very good. It was very, very good. I enjoyed it. Didn't realize how long she played for crying out loud. And the National Fix-It League starts, you guys, on the 5th day. What's this? Stephen A. Smith defends fellow host. What's this? Defend fellow ESPN host on calling out sports media. Don't blame him. Also, Pat McAfee said after he shot back at reporters of Media Day on Bristol headquarters, took out to hit back while he viewed the unfair reporting on his show and the idea he was never given a fair shake from those who cover sports media. The Pat McAfee show is one of the most network's 10-pole shows. It was bought on the daily program in September without controversy, of course. The guy stands up the whole time. Anybody names a show after themselves? Why you name the show after yourself? I don't get it. I don't get it. What's this? Thin places? Thin penises? Well, it's not a real job anyways. Being a radio show host is not that tough. Here it calls out Trump's blazing flip-flop on Florida recreational marijuana. They should just both get real high. Ex-Trump aide claims he's met only one person who hates him more than, okay. What's this? Crew member on watch duty on Mike Lynch's touch said he was walking on the walls of the boat and tried to save passengers. Yeah, it just shows how much money you have. We'll see you later, man. Trump really disrupted will face charge after storming into press area. I saw that. It's pretty funny. It's pretty hilarious. That's pretty funny. Facing charges. How about pushing that person down at the cemetery? Yep. Makes tough assessment. What's this? Makes tough assessment on Archie Manning. He hasn't done much. So let's see right now. So Baltimore goes into KC. I got Baltimore. Philly takes on the Green Bay Peanuts Packers overseas. Pisses me off. I got Philly. Pencil Dick goes in Atlanta. I got Pencil Dick. I got Buffalo over Cupcakes. Chicago over Tennessee. Cincy over New England. And I got Houston over Indy. Cocaine City over Jackoffs. Smelly City over Carolina. Giants over Minnesota. Roaches over Nevada Miners. Seaweed over Burritos. Fat Boys over my Cowboys. Tampa Tampons. Mayday over Washington Commies. Motor City Kitties over the Raccoons. And then Monday night, Fortune Cookies over the Candy Ass New York Jets. What's this all about? Arch's performance. He must not have done how the field late during the home run by the Colorado Rams. Despite the flash of nationwide hype surrounding Archie's playtime, head coach had honestly viewed a man's outing. Well, let's see what happens with his young ass. His massive comparison first appearance for Texas. All right. I love when they lose week one. I did it from Texas Longhorns win over Colorado State. These are all just cupcakes games. That's all they are. Is cupcake games. That's all they are. Just make a little gah. That's all there is to it. Oh my goodness. I did talk to Douche about this morning. I don't know what it was about. I think I talked about Troll Patrol with him when he was on whatever he's doing. There's some guy out there, Boyd, who does a really good job with animation. It's pretty funny. It's pretty hilarious. Calls out seeing for a botching headline in Harrison. What's this? Headline, yeah, that's the Hamas. Killed some more hostages. They don't care. Brittany Holmes is on hot water for liking bigoted Trump and MAGA posts about trans women. No, she doesn't care. She'd care less. She'd care less. I still like that JD got he got booed. That made me laugh. That was hilarious. Ex-NFL star criticized Clemson for having too many white dudes on the football team. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Roddy Wright, former LF Fagan, who was on top former Blazers. What are we supposed to have? Oh my goodness. It's never enough, right? Republicans plot lawsuit to overturn a Trump loss. Harris plans to fight back. What's this all about? Republicans are setting the stage for a legal battle for the White House, and the Kamala campaign says they're prepared to fight in court. The Georgia Election Board is working with Trump supporters on the rules that would grant local officials an ability to independently declare irregularities in voting and would delay the declaration of the winner of Michigan. Republicans, meanwhile, have sued Detroit with claims it hasn't hired a sufficient number of GOP poll workers. North Carolina Republican Party's Republican National Committee filed suit alleging the state election board allowed people to register to vote without fully complying with their identity. Oh my God. If he gets spanked, it's going to be pretty funny. Maybe pretty hilarious. JD is just the Lord of the Muckus and the unreleased book Project 2025 Arctic. Yeah. Tell them to load their muskets. Yeah. Wants a civil war. A second. What's this? Hang on a second. Let's go with this one right here. Bubba Blue Pearl. The end of the end of the Department of Veteran Affairs. Nice. Fox News host confronts Trump with polls favoring forked tongue. Shannon confronted former President Donald Trump campaign advisor Corey Ludford with polls favoring Kamala, the Democrat president. What should we call her? Comrade Kamala. It's pretty funny. And I mean, fun day. Favor in a battleground state, citing Fox News own polls. She also mentioned USA Today that they're playing how Harris' small national lead over Trump and nominee is being driven by key Democrat groups such as Hispanic and Black voters, as well as young people, those who are annual incomes less than 20 grand, because they didn't. She's coming on. All these young kids are gonna vote for her, kind of like when Jesse Ventura. So they're giving them an excuse to vote. That's a problem. Bombshell court fund question about hiding and roll in Telegram and CEO's arrest. Kind of switch gears here. I was listening to something about Steel Told Tard show. He did something of sending inappropriate nude pictures of somebody, and the chick I was to talk about. I guess I've never took a picture of anybody naked or myself. I've took a lot of pictures of a lot of people in my life. Obviously, in my life, we used to go to Perkins. We used to have picture day. We bring those little those cameras were on the CDs. We'd bring a couple. We'd take a bunch of pictures, then we'd bring them in if somebody wanted a copy, or you'd give them the picture. You get 2 prints, and the girls want a picture of them. Like the 4 girls would line up at the window. You take a picture of the waitresses, and one would want a copy of it because they were friends. You say, "Sure, here you go. Here's both copies," and then you would or give them the negatives. And I mean, I can pretty much. Unless I got a bad memory, never took a picture of any nude person in my life or videotaped a sex act. A friend of mine went to me and said, "I'm going to send you a picture of my crank." I said, "I am." I sent him a crank shaft. I'm like, I guess he showed a nude picture of this chick, whatever it was, something. And it's like if you're going to if you're a woman, you're sending a picture of yourself nude, it's going to happen. It's going to get. It's going to get leaked. I just don't understand that behavior. I don't understand. It's like if you're recording a sex act with your boyfriend or something. All of a sudden you break up and it ends up on RedTube, right? And it's probably just you going down on the guy, just you in the picture, video. It's like I don't understand that behavior. So he must have done something on that behavior. What's going on? So. Arlington Cemetery kind of shine spotlight in Utah Governor Spencer's sudden embrace of Trump. Yeah, let's see who's licking his boots. Who months ago, Governor was one of the few prominent Republicans constantly keeping his distance from Donald J. Brashel's and brand politics. Cox had carefully cultivated central unity and respect. Did not vote for 2020 and told him that he would not vote for him this year. The governor said that, and then President rolled right in. Days later, in an assassination attempt, Pennsylvania Cox changed his mind. Ongoing influence campaign. Alarm raised about new overseas ongoing influence campaign of the hunch. Probably, I don't get it. Donald Trump is privately fretting about the election as the campaign enters full panic mode. I'm not surprised. It's true. It's already too big to rig, right? Too big to rig, right? Too big to rig. Stop the steal. He was already on that already. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. It's too big to rig. Oh, I don't know, you guys. What you even told Jake Tapper about Donald Trump in 2016? Yeah, he didn't like him. Don't listen to Trump. Florida conservative turns on it over new comments. Of course. upcoming vote, a new amendment of Florida, and Congress is not happy about it. The Trump weekend took too social, proclaimed himself the most respected law and order president in the U.S. history. But we were going off in an odd direction of complaining about smell of marijuana. He also appeared to approve the passage of an amendment Florida would be legalized possession of personal amount of marijuana. I don't know. I mean, I get it. You want to smoke Eve? Smoke Eve. Go ahead. Smoke Eve. Have fun. Have fun. I mean, smoke it. Have fun. I mean, have at it. That's the way I look at it. Go for it. But this is be very, very interesting. The rest of the way here, you're going to see a lot of fighting, a lot of pissing and moaning, threatening. But what he pulled the other day, I get it. What happened out there in Afghanistan, but that you can't do that, man. You can't be prostituting and pimping dead military men in the armed forces. Yeah, they want you to come. You can go and just take personal pictures, but don't thumbs up. If it's your own dad's one, I get it. You want to have a smile, but you're a president and you go act like that. It's just stupid as hell. I just don't get it. Some people just think he's the greatest thing in the world, man. They cannot get over it. You can't tell me you like that behavior. I don't get it, but what do you do, right? I don't know. Sometimes you just can do no wrong, I guess, right? I mean, do no wrong. It's like, oh my God, he's the favorite guy in the world. I mean, I guess I could sit there and hang out in the outskirts. But, let's see here now. What am I looking at now? Perfect. All right. But anyways, it'll be very interesting the rest of the way here in this country, in this election, and the behavior going on, the lies on both sides, the pissing and moaning. We'll see. If a hunch gets beat fair and square, he'll bitch that he was stolen again. We'll go through that again. I love to ask him, if you lose, sir, say after you lost in 2020, and if you lose this time, are you going to come back again and try to be the 48th? Just ask him outright, Just love to ask the hunch. It's like, you got to deferment, it, right? And they're suckers if they get captured or get killed, right? What's up with you? Dude. But, yeah, you guys, up here in Minnesota, the weather is gorgeous. It's like 75, a little breezy at night. I look forward to winter. I like a little snow, and leaves aren't as bad because the trees have gone, and the holiday season is something I endure. I don't enjoy. It's mainly about family and about money. I don't buy or anything. For me, it's all about family. We do our Deadpool picks. Jimmy Carter's on the Deadpool, so when he cacks, someone's gonna make $100. So, anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. We'll always say, I like to thank the military man, the armed force, all the branches. Talk about 1 and 2 and stormed the beaches, sacrificed, forgotten Vietnam, snapped next to crowds, mighty Mo, they got down in Japan, Afghani, desert, balls, girls of the size of Apple will treat men wearing blue. Don't like cop, call a crackhead. God bless the working class, but it's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, and the Navy, and the Merchant, and the National Guard, the Coast Guard, the Union Uniform. Thank you so much. Even though you get shit on by a lot of people out there, I've served with all you guys because I serve you with my heart and my mind. And not all you are perfect, but it's a volunteer army. And I appreciate your service every day, not just Memorial Day or 4th of July or Christmas, because they will be away from their families coming Christmas and birthdays and Valentines. They're domestic and abroad, and they protect us. Their heart and minds, just like women's ovaries, are up for auction. Vote with your conscience. What fits your self-respect? Make good choices. Don't drink and drive. Call some murder someone. Put a condom on. Protect the ovaries the size of oak trees. AIDS will kill you. Herpes will last forever. Gonorrhea in the penis. And a child who'll name Junior. And then what? Holy balls. Alright, man. Yahoo, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Yahoo. I have not. Like I said, I talked to Dushla this morning, but I don't know what's going on with him. I think the stalker is still in jail and he's beside himself there, so that usual behavior. But I hope you're having a good Labor Day as you listen to me now, or you had one. For you know it, the ghosts and goblins will be coming your way. Halloween will be coming. We'll be full regalia of the begging season will be close at hand. Fat boy, wherever you're at, come back. The boys in the band miss you. All the chows, Amberly, Ambrosia. Amberly, call the show. Call the show. Call the show. Hey, your aunts, call the show. Call the show. Call the show. Getting to be a pretty big, obese old man there, young man. Barely fitting the screen. But enjoy week one of the National Fix-It League. I'm going to go lay down, go to sleep, not have to get up at all time in the morning. Get up and have a nice breakfast. Roll it nice on the grill in my underwear. Hell yeah. Maybe we'll smoke some geef, man. Man, we're smoking some marijuana, man. That's some good stuff. Some badass weed, man. Meow, meow, meow. Johnny J. Utah from the Bay Area, man. Fear-mongering radio, man. Commercial music, free podcasting, dudes. But Johnny's. But, wish you all the love of the world, everybody. Shout to Savage the Apple Ass. What does your rock star husband think about a Marine? Think about his behaviors. Pimping and prostituting a military in the armed forces. Call the show, call the show. Fat boy, call the show, call the show. Live from the great state of Minnesota. Land 10,000 days plus a couple. I'm tired. I can barely speak. I'm tired. I'll do my NFL picks tomorrow for SPAC and lovely and talented TikTok. And we'll be done with that. I'm going to do the NFL one, so. All right, man. I'll see everybody, man. And we'll talk to you guys all later. Yahoo. We wish you nothing but the best, man. We all wish you guys the best in the world, man. We really, really do, man. Yahoo. But anyways, from the outskirts, fear-mongering radio, pimping and prostituting. Thanks, summer was fun, 2024. Labor Day tomorrow. So on, so forth. Fear-mongering radio. Ladies and gentlemen, This voice, this man, Speculation Sports, we are out.